Hello everyone, today I'm ranking every passive in the Strongest Battlegrounds from worst to best. This is all based on how good they actually are in fights, not just how cool they look. So yeah, let's get into it. In last place at 9th, we have Metal Bat. He has two passives. His last M1 is a down slam, and he gains ult when being hit. He takes last place because everyone can already do a down slam at the end of that M1 combo. He's not special, so this is basically cosmetic. His other passive, Adrenaline Rush, gives him 50% of the ult gain from the person hitting him. So, for example, if someone does a combo on someone using Metal Bat, that gives them 10% ult, Metal Bat will get 5%. It's useful, but it's still the worst passive in the game. Overall, while his passives add a little defensive edge, they don't really give him any advantage compared to the others. In 8th place we have Sonic. Upon finisher, Sonic gets 3 TP dashes. In Ultimate he gets 20 of them. They don't stack, but they can be refreshed if you do another finisher. There's also a little glitch you can do in Ultimate, I don't know if it still works.
Hey there, buddy. You lost?
In my opinion, these dashes are useless, since Sonic is already insanely fast. So to me, they're basically cosmetic. Overall, this passive doesn't change much in actual combat, it's more for looks and function. In 7th place, we have Child Emperor. You get a finisher with a plasma cannon, it will turn into a railgun, which can be charged to 55% damage and reaches 225 studs, which is like half the map. It's really strong on paper, but you're actually never pulling that off in a 1v1. That's a snipe only, have fun situation. If you get a finisher with Trinity Tier, it will turn into Tactical Storm, which is a flamethrower barrage move. It looks a lot nicer, but I'm not ranking it on that. It does 2% more damage, so not much of an upgrade. In my opinion, these moves are just more fun to mess around with than to actually use in fights. Overall, the passive looks powerful, but it's not practical at all, which is why it lands here. In 6th place, we have Suryu. Upon a finisher, Suryu's uppercut gets upgraded. When you do an uppercut, a dragon will appear and throw the enemy. It does an additional 12.5% more damage and has infinite uses in Ultimate. I don't think you can combo off this in base, but in Ultimate you have a guaranteed long-range attack to follow up after this. There's not a lot to say about it, honestly. Overall, decent passive that adds a bit of damage and flair, but it's not really game changing. In 5th place we have Atomic Samurai. When he gets a finisher, his sword sets on fire. His M1 damage goes from 14% to 20%, which can be used 8 times. You also get 3 charges of a down slam that can be used to combo extend or use as a ranged attack. The down slam does 10% damage and triggers if you miss your third M1 and do a down slam. I really like this passive because it's a unique mechanic, but there are definitely better ones. While it does give a solid damage boost, it doesn't have the consistency or utility some higher ranked passives do. Moving into the big leagues now with number 4, Tatsumaki. Quite a boring passive, but it's also really good. Upon finisher, she gets a shield that activates when you're blocking. It will block any move and will deal 10% AoE. It's probably not as good as I think it is, but I hate it, which means it's actually good. The shield gives her a strong defensive option that can completely shut down aggressive players, making it one of the more annoying yet effective passives in the game. We're moving on to the podium spots, so taking number 3, we have Saitama. His passive is really simple but really OP. His ultimate requirement is lowered to 200 damage instead of the 350 damage like everyone else needs, and he gains about half his ultimate when you use a finisher. As you know, Saitama's ult is filled with one-shot moves, so if you do the 2 finishers and get your ultimate, you get a guaranteed kill. Overall, it's one of the most rewarding passives in the game. Now in 2nd place, we have the character that makes me want to tear my bowels out, Garo. He's got 2 passives that apparently everyone loves because everyone uses that goddamn character. His last M1 hits diagonally, meaning you can use basically any move if you time it right. His other passive, Bloodlust, gives you health depending on what move you finish someone with. For example, Hunter's Grasp gives 20%, Lethal Whirlwind Stream gives 30%, Flowing Water gives 40%, Praise Pearl gives 50%. And on top of this, in Ultimate, all finishers give you 50% of your health back. Whilst I absolutely hate this character to my core, his passive is really good and it's really useful in team fights. A combination of self-healing and combo flexibility makes him insanely hard to punish and easily top tier. And finally, number 1, the best passive in the game, Genos. He has 2 passives. He has Recharge and Combustive Get Up. I did not name these are on the wiki, I swear to God. His recharge passive removes all cooldowns on his attacks if he gets a finisher, including his ultimate moves, which is actually not fair. This basically turns him into a raid boss when he's in ultimate. You get a kill, get all your cooldowns back, get another kill, repeat. Honestly, even in base he's still a raid boss if you keep landing finishers that proc at 20%. You can just spam moves and keep stealing kills, and then you get more kills off that. His other passive, Combustive Get Up, makes it really easy to punish someone for comboing him. It stuns and deals 14% damage, which is the same as some characters' actual moves. So say a smelly Garo player is comboing you, gets you on the ground, and he uses Hunter's Grasp on you. You quickly use your evasive, boom! 14% damage and they're stunned, ready for a mean combo. Overall, both of these passives make Genos a total menace. He's aggressive and hard to counter, easily deserving the number 1 spot. That is all for today. Thank you for watching, have a good day, and goodbye.